News Talks every Saturday morning with Jason Pine. It's 8:45. Handball is a sport we don't hear a lot about, but a young man from our region has made the New Zealand under-18 handball side. Later this year he'll travel with the team to Europe, where the sport is massive, of course, for 2 tournaments in Sweden and also in Denmark. He is Mitchell Markov from Heretaunga College, and he's joined us for a chat. Morning, Mitchell. Thanks for your time, mate.
Cheers. Good morning.
It's not a mainstream sport, as I say. How did you get involved in handball?
Two coaches came to Handball College, just pretty much supporting the sport, as it's quite small in New Zealand but large overseas. And just went to the meeting and just joined up 2 months ago.
And so, does the college have a team, or do you play for a club side in Wellington somewhere?
The college has got a team at the moment, but it's just about to finish because it's a summer sport. And I'm not joined as a club yet, as I've just started playing, but I'm in the New Zealand squad at the moment. I
was going to say, so you've only just started playing the game, and all of a sudden you find yourself on the New Zealand team, so you've obviously got a bit of ability. What other sports have you played, or do you still play?
Rugby, which is pretty good because handball's contact as well.
Yeah.
Hockey, and pretty much indoor netball.
Right. So what is... I mean, for those who haven't seen handball, I mean, a few of us, and many of us would have seen it, on TV at the Olympics and things like that. But, what's it most like? Is it a bit like basketball, a bit like indoor netball, a bit like rugby? What's it really like the most?
Yeah, it's pretty much a combination of sports. Like, mostly it's basketball because of dribbling and going the court, and canoe polo, right, and just a little bit of soccer and also a bit of rugby.
So what appeals to you about it? Why do you like it so much?
Because it's just a fast-flowing sport. It's real fast, not slow stoppage. Also, there's a bit of contact, which, is always a bit of fun.
Yeah. And,
it's just a good sport to play. I love it.
Right. So, how many games of it would you have played?
I've played 4 for Handball College, and just pretty much had a training camp and trained for the Wellington team, so... On New Zealand team, I haven't really played that many games.
So had you heard about it before these guys turned up at the college and to tell you a bit about it? Had you heard about the sport at all?
Not really. I didn't know what it was like. That's the main reason why I tried it, which I just wanted to see what it was like. So not really. I guess that's what a major thing we need to do in New Zealand is, support it and get it recognised. Yeah,
raise the profile a bit. So since you've started playing it, have you sort of been on the net and looking at YouTube and finding some DVDs of some of the top sides and top players?
Yeah, last night I was on YouTube watching some top 5 goals. Pretty outrageous, with the spins and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just like rugby over here.
Yeah.
But over there.
So where are the real powerhouse countries? Where is it really big?
Pretty much just over in Europe. This was the second most played team sport in the world. Yeah. So Sweden and Denmark is where you're going for these tournaments. Tell us about these tournaments. How many other teams are you going to be up against? The Partille Cup is 900. In 2009, there was 920 teams and 45 nations.
Wow.
The country, so it's pretty much the largest tournament for pretty much the ages from 21 to 12-year-olds. So
that's huge. Yeah, that is enormous. It must be a pretty exciting prospect, and I get the feeling that not being a mainstream sport, you're not getting any government funding or anything like that. You'll be raising all your own money?
Yeah, it's quite hard. That's why we just wanted to be on the radio, just know if anyone has any ideas for us to help our team get there or anything, or just like sponsor or something like that.
So any of your other, anyone else from Heretaunga College in the team, or just you?
No, just me. Just the closest is Tyler.
Right. All right. Well, I'm sure if anybody's got any bright ideas, or perhaps there's a wealth like a Terry Serapisos or someone who's a big handball fan, they might just ring Heretaunga College, get in touch with you, and sponsor the whole trip.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And just in case that doesn't happen, you better carry on with the other fundraising activities. I know you've got to get to work today, so all the best, mate, and thanks for having a yarn to us today.
Thank you.
Good on you. That's Mitchell Markov from Heretaunga College in the New Zealand under-18 handball team after just, as you heard Mitchell mention, about 4 games. He's obviously very talented kid, so if you are in the position where you might be able to offer some financial support, I think he told me yesterday that they need about $4,000 per person, about $4,000 per person to get there. Mitchell himself is working pretty much every day to try and raise some money to get himself there, so he's doing the hard yards. If you can help him out with a financial contribution, you can get in touch with Mitchell via Heretaunga College, and actually I can give you a name. You can either ask for Mitchell, who's one of the students, but Ross Douglas is at Heretaunga College. Ross Douglas is a man you might want to get in touch with there if you are able to help in any way. Good stuff.